The Sound of 8 Waters. Kiyoshi's adventure to understand Master Akio's last koan. In a quaint Zen monastery nestled in the misty mountains of Japan, lived a young orphan boy named Kiyoshi. The monks had found him as an infant, swaddled in a blanket by the monastery gates, and since then they had been his family. Under the tutelage of the wise and gentle Zen master Akio, Kiyoshi grew up learning the ways of Zen, the art of meditation, and the mysteries of nature. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves turned shades of gold and crimson, Master Akio called Kiyoshi to his side. "Kiyoshi," the master said, his eyes twinkling with a serene wisdom, "I have a koan for you. It is a riddle that holds great significance. Listen carefully. What is the sound of 8 waters? The wisdom will unfold as you begin your quest. It is your time to venture beyond these gates and discover the truth." Kiyoshi bowed deeply. "Yes, Master. I will seek the answer." With a gentle nod, Master Akio sent him on his way. Kiyoshi's heart fluttered with excitement and curiosity. He knew this journey would be more than just a search for sounds. It would be a path to enlightenment. His first stop was a majestic waterfall cascading down the mountainside near the monastery. The sound was thunderous yet soothing, the water crashing against rocks before settling into a tranquil pool below. Kiyoshi sat by the waterfall, closed his eyes, and let the sound wash over him, embedding it deep within his soul. "The first sound of water," he whispered to himself, "is the waterfall." Kiyoshi marveled at the waterfall's raw power, feeling the vibrations of each drop that fell. He watched the water tumble down in an endless dance, the droplets glistening like diamonds in the sunlight. As he meditated by the waterfall, he felt a connection to the force of nature, understanding that the waterfall symbolized the unyielding strength and persistence required in one's journey to enlightenment. Next, Kiyoshi traveled to the coast, where the ocean waves met the sandy shore. The rhythmic crashing of waves was both powerful and calming. He spent hours sitting by the ocean, listening to the waves ebb and flow, feeling the pulse of the earth in each rise and fall. "The second sound of water," he noted, "is the ocean waves." At the coast, Kiyoshi watched as the waves kissed the shore, leaving behind foamy traces. He felt the salty breeze on his face and tasted the ocean in the air. He reflected on how the ocean waves were a metaphor for the cycle of life, constantly moving, ever-changing, yet eternally present. He pondered the vastness of the ocean and its ability to both nurture and destroy, recognizing the duality of existence within its depths. Kiyoshi's journey continued as he sought the sound of rain. He found himself in a dense forest, where the canopy above provided shelter. As the sky darkened and rain began to fall, Kiyoshi listened to the gentle pitter-patter of raindrops on leaves and the earth. "The third sound of water is the rain," he said softly, savoring the serenity it brought. As the rain fell, Kiyoshi felt a profound sense of peace. He watched the droplets gather on the leaves before they cascaded to the ground, each drop playing its part in the symphony of nature. The rain nourished the forest, bringing life to the plants and creatures that called it home. Kiyoshi saw the rain as a symbol of cleansing and renewal, washing away impurities and allowing for growth and transformation. In a small village, Kiyoshi was invited into a humble tea house. The sound of tea being poured into cups was delicate and precise, accompanied by the soft clink of porcelain. He closed his eyes, absorbing the tranquility of the moment. "The fourth sound of water," Kiyoshi smiled, "is the pouring of tea." The tea house was an oasis of simplicity and grace. Kiyoshi watched the tea master, an elderly woman with able hands, as she prepared the tea with meticulous care. The ritual of tea-making was an art form, a meditation in motion. As Kiyoshi sipped the warm, fragrant tea, he felt a connection to the generations of tradition and mindfulness that the practice embodied. He realized that the pouring of tea was a reminder of the importance of attention to detail and the beauty found in everyday actions. He continued his journey along a flowing creek, where the water gurgled and whispered as it danced over pebbles and stones. Kiyoshi dipped his fingers into the cool stream, feeling the life and energy it carried. "The fifth sound of water is the flowing creek," he declared. The creek was a living entity, its water clear and pure, nourishing the land through which it flowed. Kiyoshi observed the small fish darting about and the insects skimming the water's surface. He marveled at how the creek adapted to its surroundings, finding its path with grace and ease. The flowing creek taught Kiyoshi about resilience and adaptability, and the importance of moving forward despite obstacles. On a quiet morning, Kiyoshi awoke early to witness the dewdrops forming on leaves and grass. The world was silent, save for the occasional drip as a dewdrop fell, creating a gentle, almost musical sound. "The sixth sound of water is the dewdrops," he acknowledged. The sight of dewdrops glistening in the early morning light filled Kiyoshi with a sense of wonder. Each drop, though small, played a crucial role in the cycle of nature. He reflected on how the dew represented the quiet, often unnoticed moments of beauty and significance in life. The dewdrops were a reminder that even the smallest acts and experiences could hold profound meaning. In a bustling market, Kiyoshi discovered the sound of bubble popping. He found a hot spring and listened to the bubbles popping and fizzing. It was a lively, playful sound, different from the others he had encountered. "The seventh sound of water is that of bubbles bursting," he concluded. The hot spring was a place of relaxation and joy. Kiyoshi watched as people soaked in the warm, mineral-rich waters, their laughter and conversation mingling with the sound of bubbles. He noticed how the bubbles, though ephemeral, brought delight to those around them. The popping bubbles reminded Kiyoshi of the fleeting nature of happiness and the importance of cherishing joyful moments. But Kiyoshi could not figure out the eighth sound, since it was that, he was told, which would unravel the mystery of the koan. He ventured to various villages, asking all who would speak with him about the secret of the eighth sound, but to no avail. Finally, with 7 sounds in his heart, Kiyoshi returned to the monastery, eager to share his discoveries with Master Akio, but anxious for his guidance to the 8th sound. However, as he approached, he noticed an unusual stillness in the air. Monks moved about quietly, their faces solemn. Kiyoshi's heart sank as he hurried to find his master. One of the senior monks, Brother Kenji, approached him with a sorrowful expression. "Kiyoshi, I am sorry. Master Akio has passed away." The news hit Kiyoshi like a bolt of lightning. He felt a deep, aching sorrow well up within him. Tears streamed down his cheeks in a torrent as he knelt by his master's quarters, his heart heavy with grief and his mind in a daze. As Kiyoshi cried, a realization dawned upon him. The 8th sound of water, the one he had not yet found, was here, in his tears. The sound of his sorrow, his love, and his connection to Master Akio was the final piece of the puzzle. Through his tears, he understood the koan. The sounds of water were not just external, but deeply personal and emotional. They were the sounds that connected him to the world and to his own heart. Kiyoshi sat in silence, his tears slowing as a profound peace settled over him. He knew now that the journey was not just about the sounds he found, but about the understanding and enlightenment he gained along the way. He stood up, wiped his eyes, and bowed deeply toward the quarters where his master had lived. "Thank you, Master Akio," he whispered. I understand now." With a heart full of gratitude and wisdom, Kiyoshi resolved to continue his path, honoring his master's teachings and sharing the lessons he had learned with others. The sound of 8 waters had become a part of him, a testament to the enduring bond between a master and his disciple, and the journey of life that connects all beings through the simple, profound music of nature. As Kiyoshi continued his life at the monastery, he became a mentor to other young monks. He shared the story of his journey and the sounds of water, using them as a guide for meditation and introspection. The waterfall's power, the ocean's rhythm, the rain's serenity, the tea's ritual, the creek's resilience, the dew's quiet beauty, and the bubble's joy all became integral parts of his teachings. Years passed, and Kiyoshi grew in wisdom and compassion. He often returned to the places where he had discovered the 7 sounds, each visit deepening his understanding and connection to them. He found new meanings and insights in the sounds, realizing that they held layers of wisdom that unfolded over time. One day, a young monk named Hiro approached Kiyoshi with a question. "Master Kiyoshi, what is the sound of 8 waters?" Kiyoshi smiled, seeing a reflection of his younger self in Hiro. He placed a hand on Hiro's shoulder and said, "The answer lies within your heart. It is a journey you must undertake, not just to hear the sounds, but to understand their essence. The 8th sound will reveal itself when you are ready." Hiro bowed deeply, gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you, Master Kiyoshi. I will seek the answer." As Hiro set off on his quest, Kiyoshi watched him go with a sense of fulfillment. He knew that the journey was not just about finding answers, but about discovering the wisdom within oneself. The sound of 8 waters was a lifelong exploration, a continuous unfolding of understanding and enlightenment. In the quiet moments of the monastery, Kiyoshi often meditated on the sounds of water, letting them guide him deeper into the mysteries of life. The waterfall, the ocean, the rain, the tea, the creek, the dew, and the bubbles became symbols of the interconnectedness of all things. They reminded him of the beauty and complexity of existence and the simple, profound truths that lay at the heart of Zen. Kiyoshi's journey had come full circle, from a young orphan boy seeking answers to a wise master, guiding others on their paths. The sound of 8 waters had become a part of him, a testament to the enduring bond between a master and his disciple, and the journey of life that connects all beings through the simple, profound music of nature. And so, the story of Kiyoshi and the sound of 8 waters continued to be told, passed down through generations of monks, each one adding their own understanding and wisdom to the tale. It was a story of discovery, of connection, and of the eternal quest for enlightenment that lies within every heart.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Shri Hare Hare, Shri Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare.
सच, जुगाद सच है भी सच,
नानक होसी भी सच।